Welcome to Profit Guru. I'm Cassandra Barney and I'm a full-time Amazon seller. You are on video 7 right now of our Amazon wholesale bundling series. If you missed the first 6 videos, I'm going to link that right above for you. We have covered so much together so far, all about what Amazon wholesale bundling is, how you can find those products that you need and those wholesalers to develop relationships, how to come up with your bundle, and all of those small little hurdles that you need to get past to listing that bundle onto Amazon. So if you haven't already, check that out. And if you're interested in this type of content or other strategies on how to make money on Amazon or online in general, please consider subscribing to our channel. We put out those new videos every single week for you guys to learn from us. So this video is an important one. You have your bundle, you're ready to go. Now, how do you create that listing? It's not like eBay where you can just take pictures of the product on your phone, put up a generic little description about it, and boom, you're getting sales. There is a lot that goes into creating a listing the right way if you want it to be optimized to generate a lot of sales. So I'm going to show you right now how to create an awesome listing. Let's go. It's going to go to your Amazon Seller Central account. You'll go to the catalog and then add product tab. Because we're adding something that is not in the catalog yet, this is a bundle that we created. We're going to come right down here. I'm adding a product not sold on Amazon. So we're going to want to be specific here when we're searching for the category that we want our bundle to be added to, so that when the customers are searching for specific keywords, ours will be in that category. So what you're going to want to do is come down here to browse the categories. What we're doing right here is choosing the parent category that we're going to be in. Now, because in the last video I got the G10 exemption in pet supplies, let's choose pet supplies as our parent category. So now you are going in and making it fine-tuned. What are the different child categories now that you're in? So our main parent category, we're in pet supplies. So now we're going to hone in. What does our bundle tailor to? What type of pet? Are we in birds, cats, dogs, horses? So let's say that we were doing a bundle with a pet bed in it that could be used for like a hamster or a guinea pig or a small animal. And then around that, we're adding in a few more products that you would also need for your small animal. So let's choose that as the next smaller category. All right, so we're in pet supplies as our main parent category. We're in the small animals, and now we're fine-tooth combing it even further. So we have carriers, collars, exercise wheels, feeding and watering, food, grooming, odor, toys, treats, houses, and habitats. So if we wanted it to be based off of that little animal bed, we would choose this next as the category. Now, getting even nitty-grittier, within house and habitats, where does our bundle fall? Well, ours is a bed, so we're going to come up here and choose the beds. All right, so we have our bundle in the correct category. Now, right here for product ID, we are going to choose the G10 because we did the G10 exemption. Ours doesn't have a specific product ID. For the product name, this is the title. So with this is where the keyword research comes into play. I showed you in the other videos how to do keyword research to find keywords that you want to rank and index for. So with indexing, what that means is when somebody searches for specific keywords, if you're indexed, then your listing will pop up when somebody searches for those keywords. Now, there's short tail keywords and there's long tail keywords. Long tail keywords are so much easier to rank for than short tail keywords. So for example, if I just had pet bed, how many pet bed listings do you think there are on Amazon? Tens of thousands of them. So that's going to be really hard to try to rank our product to page number 1. And that's the ultimate goal. We want to make sure that our bundle is ranking as high up as possible so that the customers see it as soon as they're searching the keywords that pertain to our bundle. So for the product name, what you want to start with is those keywords that you're trying to rank and index for. So rather than just being a pet bed, we could be a small animal fleece bed. And you would keep going. So this would be the first long tail keyword. See, notice that it's more than 1 or 2 words. 1 or 2 words, that would be a short tail keyword. super hard to rank for. The long tail keywords have more than 2 words to them. So for the product name, this is the title, and this is where you're going to load it with those keywords that you found that you are likely to rank for. Just one comma after the next. Small animal fleece bed. Humpy hamster bed. If that was the next long tail keyword that you're trying to rank for, and you keep them going. So next with the brand name. If you're not brand registered and you don't have your own brand with Amazon, with your trademark, all you need to do here is hit this product does not have a brand name, and it's going to insert generic for you. However, if you do have your brand registry and your trademark, then you would put your brand name right there. The manufacturer is who produced or made the main product, which would be the pet bed. So whoever you purchased it from, whichever wholesaler, that would be the manufacturer, and you would insert their name right there. This product obviously is not expirable, so we would just choose no. So for the unit count, this means how many barcoded items are they receiving when they purchase one. So because this is a bundled item, we're going to do the unit count measure as a count, one count, and when they purchase our listing, they are getting one. They're getting one of the listing. Okay, so when we come up, now we can see that there's a little bit more for the vital information that has to be filled out. So we're going to save and finish this. And now we're over here to the offer. The seller SKU is the unique identifier that you have as the seller for the SKU of this product. So once you input this, it can't be changed. But it's not really a big deal. So you could make this literally whatever you want. This is just how you as the seller are going to identify this specific bundled SKU. So maybe I would do pet bed _ bundle. Something like that, whatever you would want as your specific identifier. So our price for this bundle might have cost us $15, and the list price, this is what we want to sell it for. We might be trying to sell this for $40. Condition, we're going to select new. And right here, if you are merchant fulfilling and sending out orders on your own as they are ordered, you're merchant fulfilled. If you plan on sending all of your bundles to Amazon for them to store in the warehouse, this is definitely what we would recommend for you to do. Then you are going to do fulfilled by Amazon. They are going to store it all in their warehouse. Once orders come in, they're going to package it and ship it to the customer, and they take care of all of the customer service for you. So I definitely would recommend the fulfilled by Amazon way. Yes, it costs a little more in fees, but they are taking so much off of your hands, especially when it comes to the customer service, because they're handling it all. So we're going to save and finish that. All right, now we're going to come over to the images. Now, the very first image that you want to upload is the main bundle with every component in it with a white background. You want it to be nice and crisp and very professional. So what I would recommend for you to do is to hire somebody to take these photos. Computer rendered photos look really great. So invest that little bit of money that it takes to get a really great main photo. Again, you're going to want the background to be white and crystal clear and all of the parts of the bundle included. Now, all of the rest of the images, I definitely would say use at least 8 of these up. These images are ads. They are advertisements. This is a way that you can talk to the customer. So what you're going to want to do here is include pictures that clearly showcase the benefits and the attributes of the bundle. How are you solving people's problems? So let's take, for example, chewing gum. Somebody might be buying chewing gum because their breath doesn't smell good. So in one of these images, I could highlight the fact that this gum that I'm selling will give you minty, fresh breath. So I could have a picture of somebody with their mouth and show that minty, fresh breath would be right there in the image because it's an advertisement. So talk to the customer and show them through these images how this bundle is solving their problem. Now up here at keywords, this is where you're going to put all of those keywords for that target audience, those keywords that you did the research on, that you were trying to rank and index for. And you are going to put as many of them that is relevant to your item with commas in between them. And now we're here at the description. This is a super important part. Just like the title, how we wanted to fill it with those keywords that we're ranking for, we're going to want to put them here again in the description. And then down here for the key product features, This is the bullet points. This is where we're really showcasing how this bundle is solving our customer's problem and fulfilling a need that they have. So I want to show you guys a really cool tool that I found very helpful for creating your listings. And this is called AstroPro. I found this by doing just a free training because that's what I constantly love to do as well. I'm a lifelong learner and I recognize the importance of always learning and growing in this business. So anytime I see some free workshops that I can take part in, I definitely jump on board to that. And one with the Zab twins, if you're not familiar with them, they have super great content. So check them out. Shout out to them. But one of the tools that they introduced me to was this AstroPro. And I really liked it for creating listings. So let me show you how to use this in a way to help you to come up with some really great bullet points and keywords for the listing. So the first thing we want to do is come to Amazon and find a listing that is very similar to the listing that we're creating so that we can replicate what they're doing. So we want to find a good listing so that we can kind of take some of the components that they have and put it into our listing. So we're going to do small animal bed. All right, so we are looking for something that is similar to the listing that we have. Granted that it's a bundle, the main showcase in this pretend listing that we're making is going to be the animal bed. So maybe we have some different products that go with it, but the main thing is the bed. So let's find one that is a great seller, a great listing for an animal bed. All right, so I can see that this one here, even though it's sponsored, that doesn't really matter. We're just trying to look for a really good listing. So this has 4.5 stars, over 6,000 reviews. So let's check out the listing. All right, so at a quick glance, I can see this has an 8.43 average health score. This is based out of a 10. So that's really good, but there's a little bit of room for improvement. So that's good. We can take the elements from this listing as our base elements and then improve on them further. They are getting over 800 in sales velocity each month. Here's the title. So we see the main keywords that they're trying to rank for here. They have a few pictures, so this is definitely something that we can do to try to make our bundle stand out against their bed. Just by having it bundled with other products, that right there is going to be something that is going to draw customers to us versus just this bed alone. But also if we include more images, that could be a selling point as well. So you can see here how they're using the images as an advertisement. They're showing clearly, they're talking to the audience right here, showing the weight, all of the different animals that can fit into this bed. They have the video here, which again, you can only get with brand registry, but that's a big selling point. It creates trust with the buyer and they can see it in action. We're going to come down a little further. Here we have the bullet points. So this would be something that we would try and replicate. We can see that they have the main feature here to solve the problem, what customers are looking for. Easy to clean, useful function. It's a hideout space. 3 size options, super soft. And then they elaborate on it a little further. So I really like how they have those stand out right in the beginning. And then come down, product description. I can tell that this brand is brand registered because they have these nice banners here showcasing their products and some of their different store items. So if you have brand registry, you would be able to put these different banners on your listing as well, which also gains trust with customers because you're a respectable buyer. This is going to make it look like your store is legit. So in turn, that's going to create more trust. All right, so this is a good listing. I want to try and replicate what they're doing here. So what I'm going to do is copy the ASIN, which I can get here because I'm using this tool. If you're not using this tool, no big deal. You're just going to come down here to the product details, and the product details will also have the ASIN right there for you to copy and paste. Now, using AstroPro, we're going to come here to Listify. So we're going to put in the ASIN for that product right there, and it's going to give us the best keywords. So now I can see all of the keywords that this product is using and trying to rank for. So here are just the short tail keywords, just one single word. Down here we have phrases, so more of the long tailed. So you can see that there are so many here. So you can grab all of these keywords that pertain to your bundle and use them as well. Now down here, it is evaluating what the score is and showing you why they received that score. So they do have 5+ bullet points, but their title does not contain 150+ characters. So there you go. There is something that you can do in your listing to make yourself better than this one to try to compete with them. They did have 7+ images, but you could have even more and make sure they're just as good, if not better, and that they're advertisements that are solving and answering the customer's problems. Now, down here is why I really like to use this AstroPro tool. It took all of the bullet points and it put them down here for us along with the title. So all we have to do is look at what they did and replicate it over here to our listing. So I don't have to open up a Word document and be copying and pasting things and try to edit it that way. It's all right here. It's all done for me. So their title here, I could just maybe, even if I wanted to, take it, pull it over, and then delete the things that did not pertain to me and add in the other things that I want to be there. Hamster, bed. So I could revise it that way. I know that this listing is already generating a ton of sales. So why work harder? No, I'm going to work smarter, not harder. So I'm going to take something that I know is already doing well and make it even better. So now down here, I can take the bullet points and just kind of use these same bullet points, but rephrase them to match my listing. That makes it so easy to have a super powerful listing. We know this one is working well, so why not take the elements here and then transfer it over and make them our own? So instead of saying the ferret pillowcase, it's not a ferret pillowcase, we could just say this small animal bed can be removed and washed. So anything that is applicable that we can copy and transfer and just make our own, that's what we're gonna do. Work smarter, not harder. And then what we can do is copy these, come back over to our listing and paste them down here one at a time to the key product features. So I come back over the next bullet point, copy it, bring it over, revise it. I'm not gonna steal what they did, but I'm gonna make it my own. So useful function, opening is shaped in a way for I'm going to take out bearded dragon, for small pets to easily find their way into a non-slip bottom design. So see what I'm doing here? I'm solving the answers for the customer. I'm making nothing left to the unknown. I'm clearly showing the attributes, the features. I'm solving the problems. I'm taking a listing that I know is already performing well, using their elements and creating my own. So once I have it the way that I want it, I would just copy it, paste it in, boom, there's my next bullet point, and I would keep adding more, making sure that I'm covering all of the questions that a potential buyer might have. Right here for the product description, I would do the same thing. Take the listing that is already good, copy it, make it my own. I don't want to plagiarize. I don't just want to take what they had, but I'm going to use a lot of the same elements, all the elements that are applicable to my listing, and then add some more even onto it. Once I have it the way I want it, copy it, paste it into the product description, boom, done. Down here for the warning, there's no choking hazards, nothing like this, so we would just put no warning applicable. So I really like how the AstroPro tool allows you to take something that already exists that is very comparable to yours and just replicate what they're doing, but fine-tooth it, make it even better, and then copy and paste. Boom, product description and bullet points, done. And that's really all of the crucial elements that you need for your listing. Thanks for sticking with me to the end, guys. I really appreciate it. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to our channel. And the next video for you is the last video of our Amazon Wholesale Bundling series, where I'm going to, from scratch, put all of everything that I've taught you into motion in one setting. So we're going to look together to find some different products, to find some bundling ideas, and how to develop that from the very beginning. So I will see you then.